I'm back at the shack. The lady of the restaurant and Dill are getting vegetables off the tree there. I'd like to say they've put a bit of paint on it, but they haven't. The reason I'm here today, it's quite a sad day for me today, because John, my drinking partner, is going back to England. He's going to Bangkok in a couple of days for a week, I think, and then he's off back to England, so I won't see him again now until probably October, unless I go round his place in England. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the kitchen while nobody's here. This is where they keep my beers in here. I've told you before, they're not really allowed to sell the beers because they haven't got a licence. Here's all the vegetables. That's what they're picking now from the tree. I'll show you that. This here. They've got a big bit of bamboo. And this is the kitchen. A tiled floor, or is it not a tiled floor? Wok. Spotless tables. No idea. No idea. And no idea. Oh yeah. Free water if you want it. Drink out these little cups here. Pepsis. And some beautiful tables. I think I'm going to grab some pork scratchings. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, I'll take some pork scratchings here. A little snack before I eat me I'm not going to be rude, before I eat my food. She's already got the beer in. John pre-warned her that we was coming down, so she's got the beer in for me. It's about 1 o'clock. I've got a little bit early because I wanted to do this movie. As I say, John is my drinking partner, but because the visa restrictions are getting harder and harder now. What's happened here? That's better. I was moving in the floor for you. How bad's that? Because the visa restrictions are getting harder and harder, John's probably won't come back. Something's happened to my camera. It's it's going all over the show. It's out of control. It's like a Dalek. Because of the visa restrictions, John he probably won't come back so much now, because it means he's got to go to I need to mess about this thing here. Hold on a minute, sorry. Got a bit mad. It's called out of control. I'm sure it's going to shoot me in a minute. What's happened? The Thais now really toughened up on the visas. Really at the wrong time, as somebody said to me. Now the Thai baht is so strong against every other currency in the world. You're getting very little for your money, so it's really become a bit less value for money here. And then at the same time, they've toughened up, as I say, on the visa restrictions, or the visas. So basically, John can come over here on a tourist for 60 days, but after 60 days he's got to get out of country or do that's called a border run, or he's got to go into Korat and get an extension for 30 days. But if you can only do one 30-day extension, then you have to get out of the country, and then you get another 30 days after that, and it's just too much aggravation for him, you know. He's over 80 now. He's 85, I think. So he said, I can't be dealing with the ag. He said he might still come out for the 60 days, but any more than that, he's not going to bother doing it no more. And the problem is, this time, because this is the first year they've really put it into force, basically. I think it's been on the back boiler for a while, but this year they've really come on top with it. And the problem was, John had already booked his trip out here. He books about two in advance, John does. He goes back to England, then he books another one straight away. In fact, one time, as I say, he booked a couple in advance. So, he'd already booked this trip up. He found out about the visa toughening up on the visas, and then he had to get out. He had to go to Korat. He basically, because he didn't know how to do it, instead of getting 60 days, he only got 30 days on arrival. You get 30. It's going to get a bit boring for you, I know. But what happens if you don't do your visa in England or what country you are? You can only get 30 days on arrival. If you do it in England and as a tourist, you'll get 60 days. So he got the hump with it. He didn't do it in England. He got 30 days here. And then, as I say, he had to go to Korat, and they would only allow you another 30 days. And then he went to Laos, where I'm going to in a couple of months, and he got another 30 days. But because his return flight was over all that 90-day sort of period, he's got overstay. So he's going to get a rollicking at the airport as well. So I think he's going to have had enough of the country. He's taken his wife out with his lady friend home for about 5-6 months. So I won't see him for when he comes back here. If he comes back here, I'll be in England. So, and as I say, I'll visit him down in England. I'm waffling on here, aren't I? I'm getting bored of myself. But that's about it. So this will probably be my last time at this shack for a while, because I only come up here to meet him, maybe once a week or something. And then we'll eat elsewhere, or we go around each other's house. We meet up, me and John meet up twice a week. So it's going to be quite... For the first couple of weeks for me, I've got no real drinking partner now. I'm going to have to pester someone else. Aussie John's coming back on the 17th of this month, but he don't go out so much now. He sold his car as well, so he's not out and about. So it's going to be a little bit quiet for me, which really, in a way, I probably need it. I'm going to take a little quick walk up here. In a way, I really need it, I suppose, a bit quiet, because when you meet up with somebody, in England, you meet up with somebody for a cup of coffee. Here, you don't. You meet up somebody for a beer. I'm going to take you... I don't know where I'm taking you to. You meet up for a beer. And another problem is... I'm really going on now, aren't I? Just to fill up 10 minutes, basically. Another problem is that my house is on the main road. So anybody's going into Korat, they have to pass my house. As they see the gate open, they pop in. Again, not for a coffee, for a beer. And anybody going the other way to Nong Dang, they've got to pass my house. So you've got at least once a week somebody coming into your house on the off chance. Normally 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and they'll have a couple of beers with me. I might just buy a kettle. That's probably where I've been going wrong. That's why I can't offer coffee and I can only offer beer. They're still picking the... You can't see, it's too far away. I can just about see. They're still picking the fruit now, look. This is the... I'll tell you in a minute. I'm going to walk over there. I'm going to let her know that I'm hungry. I'll need my food poisoning now. Not in an hour's time. You've got to be forceful with these type people. Is it? Yeah, it's... I don't know if it's the same. Camera. Oh, it's not the same. Sorry, I've got all that wrong. That things I showed you in that restaurant, it's not that. Oh, I know this stuff. Yeah. Show me that. I can't show you. Something's gone wrong with my camera thing. Big bit of bamboo. When's she cooking my food? Get in that kitchen. Them other things, they're all over the place as well. I showed you in that, that well laid out kitchen there. There's ample of them everywhere. Right, I was hoping to show you my mate John before he left for Bangkok, England. But he ain't going to turn up now, and I've got a bit bored talking to you, and I bet you're a bit bored listening to me. Have a great day. There's my motorbike there, look. Try and kill a bit more time. Outside toilet ain't changed. But as I said before, he must be doing pretty well. He's only been going a few years, and Obviously, they borrowed the money for the bank for this house, but the bank wouldn't lend them money if they weren't making any. We've got our vegetables now for our food. We've got beer chang and vegetables. I'm happy. Something's wrong with my camera again, Donna. It can't go down. Look, it just, yeah. See, I don't know what happens. Right, I'll leave it there. You didn't get to see Poppy John, my mate John, but maybe next time if he comes back. Hopefully it's not going to be the last day I'll see him. Have a great day, and I'll try and jam my sorrows now.